Hello, Morongo Basin, and listeners around the world online at Z107.7fm.com. Here is the Z107.7 local news for Monday, June 12th, 2023. Firefighters from multiple agencies continue working to contain the geology fire in Joshua Tree National Park, working toward full suppression. According to park spokesman Sasha Travaglio, the geology fire has burned 1,088 acres and was 30% contained as of Sunday. The fire ignited around 4 p.m. on Saturday and quickly spread through low vegetation. Fire activity slowed overnight due to favorable conditions and remained within its footprint. The cause of the fire is under investigation. Travaglio said firefighters are attacking the fire directly and building containment lines. They have been working to minimize resource damage, particularly to sensitive species like the Joshua tree and the desert tortoise. Responding agencies include the National Park Service, Bureau of Land Management, United States Forest Service, and Bureau of Indian Affairs. Geology Tour Road and Burdew Canyon Road remain closed to the public. Pinkham Canyon and Fried Liver Wash areas are closed to hiking. Backcountry camping is closed in the Lost Horse, Pleasant Valley, Twin Tanks, and Hexie Mountain zones. All other areas of the park are open for normal visitor use. Drone use is prohibited inside the park. Drones operated outside the park are not allowed near the geology fire. Any drone in the sky risks the safety and effectiveness of incident air operations. Park visitors should maintain situational awareness, recreate cautiously, and expect smoke during their visit. County government's control is far-reaching, affecting everything from law enforcement to zoning and land use, public education, and road maintenance. But for thousands of Morongo Basin households that rely on over-the-air television as their main source of entertainment, no other aspect of county government reaches into their living rooms in such a personal way. Reporter Mike Lipsitz joins us with more on this subject.
At tomorrow's 10 a.m. meeting of the County Board of Supervisors in San Bernardino, the board is expected to set the 2023-24 tax for the county's special districts that provide over-the-air television from atop Pinto Mountain for the Yucca Mesa area and Wonder Valley. Both districts will pay the same as last year, with Yucca Mesa paying $25 per improved parcel and Wonder Valley paying just $5 per parcel. Wonder Valley property owners will also pay $35 per parcel for road maintenance. That's a 2.5% voter-approved inflationary increase. See this story at Z107.7fm.com for links to the complete meeting agenda and live video feed. Reporting for Z107.7 News, this is Mike Lipsitz.
On last week's Z107.7 Up Close show, host Gary Daigneault spoke with Sheriff's Captain James Porter and Dr. Evan Thomas of Cal State University San Bernardino about their efforts to reduce recidivism in the county through the Community Service and Reentry Program. The goal of the program, which was formed in 2021, is to provide resources to people recently released from prison as well as repeat offenders, and provide assistance and non-punitive measures for those who find themselves frequently on the wrong side of the law. As part of the conversation, Captain Porter described a specific type of offender, a person who is experiencing homelessness, and how the program has resources to try to keep them from returning to prison.
There's often this meshing of circumstance with crime, and the homeless piece is the great example that folks who are homeless often do get arrested, and whether it's for trespassing or panhandling or theft or whatever the case is, those two things go together, and we've got to address the homelessness because the criminal behavior often comes with that. So our division goal is not the crime piece. I mean, if they commit a crime, there are cops out there, deputies, police officers who can address that. It's not our goal. Our goal is to get to that underlying root that Dr. Thomas talks about. And then just to add to his piece there, for the first time this year, the Sheriff's Department has hired a social worker that is assigned to me whose full-time job is reentry services. And she spends every day working with these really difficult clients, high utilizers we call them, people who are getting arrested 40, 50 times a year.
Whoa.
Yeah. Okay. And so she spends every day with them, working with their family, trying to rebuild family bonds, trying to connect them to resources, getting them their vital documents, because if we don't do those things, then we're in a cycle that's never going to end.
You can listen to the full conversation as part of the Z107.7 Up Close show, available right now as a podcast on our website, Z107.7fm.com, or wherever you download podcasts. The City of 29 Palms Parks and Recreation Department has announced the swimming lesson schedule for the newly reopened Lucky Park Pool. Lessons start June 19th, and registration for the sessions opens today. Classes are 4 days a week and last 30 minutes for children and 45 minutes for adults over the course of 2 weeks. To register and for a full schedule and prices, see this story at Z107.7fm.com. Juneteenth, a federal holiday commemorating the emancipation of enslaved African Americans, will be celebrated locally in 29 Palms as Mojave Juneteenth on June 17th. Reporter Heather Clisby has details.
Mojave Juneteenth, the local version of the national holiday recognizing the end of slavery in America, will be a family-friendly event celebrating the history and contributions of African Americans to our culture. Events will take place on June 17th at Knott Sky Park in 29 Palms from noon until 8 p.m. Women of Color Global 29 are presenting the event, which will feature a talent showcase, poetry reading, live performances, food vendors, and local merchants. Knott Sky Park is located at 6701-6899 El Sol Avenue in 29 Palms. For more info, call Terrence Latimer at 310-848-7976. Reporting for Z107.7, this is Heather Clisby.
And finally, Theater 29 closes out their 2022-2023 theater season with the Madcap Shakespearean classic, A Midsummer Night's Dream, opening June 16th. Arts and entertainment reporter Charlie Thomas shares how you can get in on the fun.
Come join the merriment and magic with A Midsummer Night's Dream, opening June 16th and continuing for a limited 2-week run through June 25th at Theater 29. Opening gala tickets will benefit Copper Mountain College Foundation programs and are available now by calling 760-366-3791, extension 4200. The $25 opening night ticket includes refreshment and drinks, as well as dessert served during intermission. Doors open at 6 p.m., show at 7 p.m. Patrons are encouraged to get in on the fun and dress as fairies and magical creatures for the evening. Tickets for the remaining shows are available at theater29.org/tickets. Don't miss out on this chance to discover what fools these mortals be. Reporting for Z107.7, this is arts and entertainment reporter Charlie Thomas.
That's our local news. Hear local news 7 times a day, 7 days a week at 7, 8, 9, noon, 4, 5, and 6. If you hear news happening, let us know about it. Email us at tips@z1077fm.com. Reporting for the Morongo Basin News Leader, the award-winning Z1077 Local News, I'm Jeff Harmatz.